We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Boston Red Sox and the Atlanta Braves. Which of these two will prevail? Mike Foltynewicz, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
Game time temperature here in even 60 degrees. The 1-2 is put in play to the right side of the infield. Albies picks it up, and a good throw gets him one gone.
Batting second, the second baseman.
So striding forward now, Dustin Pedroia, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Hit back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 2-2. A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. Gone!
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
1 ball, no strikes to count. 2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now, and until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Grounder down the line at third. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. His career line with Foltynewicz. He's just 1 for 6. Back up the middle. Swanson picks it up. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Well, the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run. Chris Sale is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. 3-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
Hit hard but foul. Here's another 0-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Hit hard to the right. 1 out, nobody on. And he takes this one high, 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. And there's out number 2.
Batting third.
And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. I love watching him hit. He just has a knack for getting on base. In fact, he's in the top 5 in that category in the National League. So expect him to see him work the count and hit the ball hard when he gets a pitch he can handle.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Oh, look at that stop. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're still. Now at the plate, Alex Verdugo, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and there's the first out.
Batting seventh. The catcher.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. In there, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Bobby Dahlbeck is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuña's there for it. And that retires the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. And here's Ronald Acuña Jr. now. And he'll put his 9-game hitting streak on the line in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Hit hard to the right, but foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that's swung on and missed, so good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's 1 away. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. And check out the recent numbers, clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Travis d'Arnaud stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And he fouls this one off. Sale into the windup. 1-1 pitch on its way. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Now the pitch.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Again, he sends it out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's ball 4. So a runner at first with 2 away. And up next, the utility man, Johan Camargo. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 1-0 count. Here it is. And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Fouled off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Verdugo's got it, and with it, the inning is over. 1 left for it. New inning set to get underway, and that means the pitcher hits next. Enter Chris Sale.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
It's great to be able to face a pitcher to lead off the inning and get yourself a quick out. But now you find yourself down 2-0, and he's licking his chops for a fastball.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And no one will get this one. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Fouled away. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Benintendi has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. 0-2 the count to Benintendi. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. And another foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier. Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
A ball and a strike now. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
2 out, nobody on. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner. Stepping in, J.D. Martinez. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
To 1-2 now. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, the first to bat here in the inning. And that misses for ball 1. Two and 0 the count to Dansby Swanson. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Mike Foltynewicz is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect Ozzie Albies. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Albies with a 1-1 count now. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. The 1-2. This is popped up, and that's going to land foul. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And this will bang up against the wall. Digging hard. He's headed for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. So just like that, there's a runner at third with 2 away as we give you a look there at the league leaders in triples. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Nick Markakis digging in now as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Markakis, originally from New York State. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, to play 14 years in the big leagues without question, I can't tell you what this guy's seen. Add in the minor league stops.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Xander Bogaerts is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Pops this one up, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Acuña's there for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting. The first baseman.
So the leadoff man retired, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Count even now at 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Here it comes. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Verdugo is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base. Hey, you think back to the early innings right there.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they hold it. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that brings in Freddie Freeman.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And the pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Verdugo backing up on it. But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan. Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. A ball and a strike. Ozuna, once a member of the Cardinals organization. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Ready with the 1-2.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Travis d'Arnaud is on deck. And it's fouled away. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Hit in the air out to right. Verdugo waits on it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now. So striding in, Travis d'Arnaud. He drew a walk his first time up. This is line to left. And this one is gone. A home run.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
1-1 the count now. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Fouled off. Again, another foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Count remains 2-2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Moreland ranging into shallow right. He gets there to make the catch. And all ready to go in the top of the 5th. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. This is foul right side.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. Coming to the plate now, Bobby Dahlbeck. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Softly hit to the left side. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. So here now is the pitcher, Chris Sale. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. 1-1 to the Boston pitcher.
1-1.
Now here's the pitch. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
The 3-1.
Yeah. We got full count.
2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. High in the air out to center field. Acuña's there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Halfway home, tied 2 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Dansby Swanson is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Mike 폴티뉴비치 will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
1-2 now to the Braves pitcher.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. This is lifted out to left. Martinez has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ozzie Albies. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And Martinez will make the catch to retire the side. Nothing across here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Dustin Pedroia is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Benintendi's on the move. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Swung on and missed as Pedroia's retired for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Swanson takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Benintendi, the runner at first with 2 gone. Line towards center field. Acuna is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for the Red Sox. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in the powerful right fielder Nick Markakis.
The right fielder, Nick.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And Freeman's aboard. It's a base hit.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Ronald Acuna stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. One and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Marcell Ozuna is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Swing and a line drive. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with ready once again, Mitch Moreland. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. 0-1 the count. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The right fielder, number 99.
Here comes the first pitch.
Verdugo.
Alex Verdugo is at the plate now, and he takes a called strike. 1 out, nobody on. And it's quickly 0-2.
That's a ball.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? He used one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5 to 4 to 3 to end the threat. The three of us. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Benintendi's got it, and there's one away. So here's Johan Camargo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's Bogarts, the young shortstop. And that's the second out. Into the box, Dansby Swanson. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Martinez will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. Jose Peraza is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. A high fastball is in there. And he falls behind 0-2. Liner towards second. And that's a base hit, so he does his job off the bench here to open up the 8th.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tough, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Behind 0-2 now. Devers, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Albies scoops it up to second for 1, and that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Well, it was a promising start with the leadoff man on in a tie ball game, but there's nothing like a double play ball to change the course of an inning.
Andrew Benintendi is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for Boston. Score remain. Jose Peraza remains in the game playing third after entering the game as a pinch hitter in the previous half inning. Darwinson Hernandez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Adam Duvall is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Swinging a high chopper. Moreland is there. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose a game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Hernandez has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Line towards center field. In there, a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Freddie Freeman stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. Now the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Big rip at the curveball, but he comes up empty, and it's even at 2-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate.
And the fastball sails on him, and that gets away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a line drive. But just fouls as he just misses extra bases. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now. Now in the box, Ronald Acuna. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna. Fouled away. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Martinez looking up. Gone! It's a grand slam.
And they complete the comeback with a flourish, going deep with a grand slam to take the lead. You don't get style points in this game, but I'd give him some if I could hand some out.
So now to the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 4 runs here in this half inning. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. But the Braves strike. Chris Martin comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. First offering on its way. Dustin Pedroia is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
A ball and 2 strikes. Martin, a native Texan. He was a 21st round pick back in 2005.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
A ball and 2 strikes now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Skied into straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Here it comes, 1-0. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Strike 3. Good night, Boston.
Yeah, it might only be a 2-game set, but listen, it's still a sweep. Hey, man, winners make the rules around here, and they earned it.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Atlanta posted